problem was the shutdown wasn't accomplishing either goals, and there was there was zero likelihood that it was going to. In terms of standing up to Donald Trump, the shutdown actually gave him more power.
CrossroadsIRL.com.
In a stunning moment, Senator Angus enrages the left even more by announcing on MSNBC that their strategy of shuttering the government to stand up to Donald Trump simply didn't work.
You have to go back to what the strategy was at the beginning of the shutdown. There were two goals, both of which I support. One was standing up to Donald Trump. The other was getting some resolution on the ACA premium tax credit issue.
So essentially, he supported standing up to Donald Trump. If all the politicians do is figuring out ways to stand up to Donald Trump and not creating policies or standing up for policies that help the American people, then you have a problem. Why are these guys in office in the first place? Did you vote them into office to stand up to President Trump? If you did, you have your priorities completely out of whack. Your job is to do something that your kids can enjoy, your kids can benefit from, not to stand up to someone who will only be in office for 4 years and then you've owned them. That's a complete waste of time. And honestly, him saying this out loud is actually very problematic.
The problem was the shutdown wasn't accomplishing either goals, and there was there was zero likelihood that it was going to. In terms of standing up to Donald Trump, the shutdown actually gave him more power, Exhibit A being what he's done with SNAP and SNAP benefits across the country. Oh, by the way, shutdown, not the park rangers or air traffic controllers, the ICE agents.
Essentially, Trump won. No matter how much they tried to make this look like Trump was getting hurt by the shutdowns, mainstream media tried really hard to pin this shutdown on the Republicans and on Trump, claiming that President Trump was ordering the Republicans to not reopen the government. However, it was the Democrats who kept refusing to vote to reopen the government. So mainstream media and interference ran cover for the Democrat Party for 40 days. They kept blaming the shutdown on the Republicans, claiming the Republicans are the majority in the House and Senate. How is it the fault of the Democrats? Well, they conveniently avoided talking about the filibuster. And of course, the filibuster has been broken. The Democrats have reopened the government. And when they count the wins and the losses, they found out that they actually didn't win anything because President Trump became more popular, became more powerful, and they didn't succeed in any of the things that they set out to in the first place.
Subscribe.
Thanks for watching, liking, and sharing this video. Please subscribe, leave a super thank, and join my membership to keep me doing this. A huge thank you to my supporters listed on the screen. Thank you for your donations and membership.
Thanks for watching.